Can you see Ed? Is this on me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good, both of you.
Okay, cool. It works.
Check.
Test.
Hello?
Test.
Oh, the power?
Oh, yeah.
This one was
Sorry?
good.
Okay. Is it started?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, cooperative trick-taking game. It's by Office Dog. 20 minutes to play, 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up. It was one of the hottest titles at PAX Unplugged, sold out instantly. It's a trick-taking game just like other trick-taking games, but there's an 18-chapter story, cooperative storyline thing in each chapter, which you'll play through 18 chapters, has sort of different victory conditions. There are famous characters from Lord of the Rings: Pippin, Gandalf, Bilbo, and obviously Frodo. We're going to step through how to play, so we'll go through the basics so you have an idea of how to play. The Fellowship of the Ring is a trick-taking game, a cooperative game from 1 to 4 players that takes you through the first part of the J.R.R. Tolkien's classic story over the course of 18 chapters. Step inside the legendary world of Middle-earth and Fellowship of the Ring, trick-taking game, working together to navigate the story of this cooperative card adventure, meeting new characters and completing special quests as you journey through the first book in this beloved Lord of the Rings series. You play your cards carefully as the team to avoid peril and advance through each exciting chapter from the day you depart the Shire to the faithful breaking of the Fellowship, and featuring multiple game modes and dozens of familiar playable characters such as Gandalf, Tom Bombadil, and Galadriel. No 2 adventures will be the same, so grab your Fellowship and let your journey through Middle-earth unfold. And you see how, if you look inside the box, there's different chapters and different parts, and we just opened the first part here. So what is a trick-taking game? Trick-taking games is a set of rules that are used in many classic card games: hearts, spades, euchre, bridge, and tarot. A trick is formed when each player plays a card from their hand to the middle of the table. One of the other players wins the trick and takes the cards. It's also a cooperative game. Players have to work together to accomplish the player's goal or lose together as a group. In this game, there's chapters. Chapters are the scenarios that make up the story of the Fellowship of the Ring. They establish the characters the players must use, the special rules they must follow, and the goals they must achieve to win and advance. So in this game, to set up, this tells you the cards that you need to play. There'll be characters that have stars on them, Frodo and Bilbo. So in this case, Frodo and Bilbo are starred, so they have to be played. So we're going to put 2 stars on those characters in this chapter. This says that these have to be drafted by the players. And also to set up the so the cards, basically a little bit of the anatomy is the character's name, the character's description. This is the character's goal and any special setup things next to that little hammer that happens. Frodo also is going to get the ring. The chapter card has the chapter title, the characters that must be used in the chapter, and the victory conditions. There are main deck cards such as this. So this has the card's rank and its suit. And there are all the cards have a value of 1 through 8. All the cards are their hills, mountains, forests, and shadows. Those are the different suits. They go from a range of 1 to 8. The rings have a value
1 to 5.
1 to 5, and they look like this basically. So there's a ring. There's a ring that they value 1 through 5. There's special rules about the 1 of rings, which is like the 1 ring, get it? So the player who's dealt the 1 of rings is going to take Frodo. So, yep, so you're going to take Frodo because you got the 1 of rings. And now it's going to go around, so in this special one, you're going to set aside one of the cards face up. This is called a lost card, which is referenced on the other cards. And Howard will draft next, so he's going to draft a character, and that character. Amongst us, we have to draft all the starred characters. So somebody has to draft Frodo, whoever has the 1 of ring, and somebody else has to draft Bilbo. It doesn't have to be Howard, but before all of the draft is done, somebody has to have drafted the mandatory characters. And there's a little star token that tells you that you have to draft that character. So, okay, so we're going to shuffle the main cards, deal one card face up near the chapter card. This is called the lost card. And if the lost card is the one of rings, you'll deal another card and shuffle the one of rings back into the deck. So,
it's like if I'm not Arachne, I throw.
okay, so
Trying to figure out
and
if
yep, the player dealt one of rings takes the Frodo and the ring token and cannot leave the one of rings side facing up. They keep the one of rings card in their hand, making sure they can use the correct side of the Frodo card, because there's a Frodo is two-sided. He's the only character that's two-sided. You might need to scoot this over so it's in the camera view. I think the camera view is about here, so I'll scoot over a little bit. Okay. Starting to Frodo's left, each player picks a card, character card. Characters in the star token must be chosen this round. This means that Bilbo must be chosen, but the first player to choose does not necessarily need to choose him. And then we're going to remove all the star tokens, because these are going to also serve as I've completed my objective. So to start with, though, this just shows you who you have to draft. Again, this is a trick-taking game, just like other trick-taking games. So there's a lead. The first player in a trick is called the lead player. They play any card from their hand to the center of the table. The suit of the first card is the trick's lead suit: hills, mountains, forests, shadows, or rings. And Frodo is always going to lead the first suit. Other players have to follow. So I'm going to play, so Howard picked Gandalf. I have to pick Bilbo.
exchange your Frodo.
And then we can remove
Exchange a
this.
card to
Now we're going to take out the, move the little stars off. And these stars are now going to be used to show if you've completed your objectives. So we'll go over the objectives one by one. Bilbo, I have to win 3 or more tricks. So I don't have any special setup, but my objective is to win 3 or more tricks. When I get 3 or more tricks, I'm going to get a little star in mine showing that I have one. Gandalf here he's got to win 1 or more tricks only, so that's not hard. And at the start of the game, he's going to add lost card into his hand and then exchange a card with Frodo. The rule for exchanging means that an active player passes one card face down to one of the indicated characters. The receiving character looks at the passed card, adds it to their hand, and passes any one card back face down. This may be the original card that was passed.
You can look at that.
Pass the same. Yeah, you can look at this before you pass. Any characters not in the given round may not be part of the exchange. This is Merry or Sam on Pippin's card. Frodo may not exchange. You can never exchange the one of rings, by the way. Okay. And then follow. The remaining players in clockwise order, just like any trick-taking game, in clockwise order, must then play a card to the table matching the lead suit if they're able to. This is known as following suit. If a player cannot follow suit, they may play any card from their hand. Once all the players have played one card to the trick, check to see who wins. The player with the highest card of the lead suit wins the trick. The player takes all of the cards face down into the pile in front of them, and the winner of the trick leads the next trick, just like every trick-taking game in the world. The ring suit. The ring suit, though, is not like the other 4 suits, because there's only 5 of those, whereas the other ones have 8, and they have a few special rules. You cannot lead with the ring card until someone plays the ring card into another trick, and that happens because a player did not have the lead suit and played a rings card instead. The ring token begins on this side, this silver side here, and after a ring gets played, meaning that somebody didn't have an card of the suit that was led, and then they could play, like in other trick-taking games, that means you can play another suit, and in this case, if they play the ring, that's going to flip this to that side, and thereafter, then somebody can lead with rings. So when someone plays a ring card, players can then lead with rings in future tricks. You flip over the ring token, and they can lead the rings on the other side. And the one of rings is the most powerful single card in the game. When a player plays the one of rings, they can decide that they want to win the trick, and if they do, they'll win the trick no matter what cards have been played or what will be played in the trick. And if they decide to not automatically win the trick, you can treat the card as having the rank 1 of the ring suit, and the one of ring must follow normal rules playing the ring suit. For communication, players can only discuss information visible to all players during game setup and game player. Players cannot discuss or show cards in their hand to any of their players. During setup, players should not discuss character preferences, as this may reveal information. However, for this first round, it's public information. The goals we're trying to go after. Players should keep tricks they have won face down to the side, so these cards are not confused with the cards in your hand. If it's useful, players can keep cards they win that are part of the character's goals face up as a reminder but make sure there is no confusion about which cards are in hand and which cards are being played. Each card has a goal like we just talked about, and then you'll mark a goal. It's complete by putting a little star on it. If someone finishes all of their character's goals, you can stop playing early and then move on. Conversely, if a play means that you will never be able to finish a character's goal, you can stop the round as soon as you know you've failed the goal and start over. Once all the players have played all the cards in their hand except Gandalf, who have one card left over, the round is finished. If everyone completed their character's goal this round, the players win and have completed the chapter. Set the chapter's card aside and get the next chapter card from the box, along with any other new cards required, even if one player failed to complete their character's goal. Everyone loses, you can replay the round and try again. There are many chapters to this game, and it's unlikely you'll get through all of them in a single play session. Use the ribbons in the box to keep track of where you are, so you can come back later and continue where you left off. Okay, here we go. So we're ready to go. So at this point, we've gone over setup, we've gone over how to play, and we're about to tackle chapter 1 here. So,
you already did the exchange?
Yep, did the exchange. So Frodo's going to lead us off. And remember, you can't lead rings. Okay, so Forest. Okay, he leads with a 7 of Forest, a 5 of Forest, and let me see here. Now I have to win a bunch of tricks, so I think I'm going to take this one. So I have the 8 of Forest, so I'm going to take this. It's one of my 3 that I have to win. This one's pretty easy, right? Because you just got to win one, and what do you have to do? Oh, you have to win 4
ring cards.
Ring cards. Oh,
yeah, so I want to win the rings.
Interesting. Okay, that kind of makes sense for
He's gonna
Frodo.
You have to give him the ring card.
Yeah, okay, got it. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna lead with this, the 6 of Forest.
Thinking about taking a gamble here. This might be a good idea. Let's try this.
I can't play that yet.
Oh wait, I can't.
You have a green?
No, I was gonna try something else.
Oh, even if you didn't have a green, then you could play the green.
That was actually not. I was actually not thinking that would work correctly. So that's.
Yeah, he's had to follow suit, and you can't just.
No,
I don't think he could play the.
So is it like?
No, there's something else that I did wrong that I was thinking about.
Yeah, I guess if you don't have that, if someone doesn't have, like if you didn't have a Forest, you can play any of the into this.
That's not how that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a different way of doing that.
He can play the.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to.
You don't have to do any tricks. You just have to get the ring card.
I have to get the ring card.
Let's just say that Curtis got the one ring, Curtis can exchange the one. Okay, got it. Lead the first track. Okay. And here's just add the lost card to.
Have to win a trick.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. That's not hard.
Well, yeah,
It's pretty easy.
well, depends.
Okay, so he's telling us he has no Forest. The witness is no Forest. Okay, so I'm gonna leave Forest again. I'm clearly long in Forest. There's only 8 of them. Alright, a bunch of them played now, and that's my 3 tricks. So I've finished my thing. Did they say I could step out of the thing? Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
No, if you lost.
I think what I'm saying is all 3 of us
Have one, we can
know
stop.
that we finished our goals. We can just end the round.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay.
Vice
Gotcha.
versa, if you know
Yeah,
you
because the
cannot
victory
get
had
the
with the everybody jumped.
Yeah, I see. Okay. I just want to make sure what.
Or if you know you lost,
Yeah, like if we know there's 5 rings.
And
Yeah. Win.
If everybody has completed the goals, and okay.
You're not winning.
Alright, so continue to lead these. I don't know, maybe I should volunteer. I don't want to win any, so I'm gonna just play some really low card other suit, because I know you don't have it for us, so I'm gonna have other people win the suit. It's not hard to do. It's pretty easy to win.
Yeah, I don't think round 1 should be.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy.
Play it correctly.
I think you gotta just like, if you're just kind of like,
Really, 8 of mountains. Okay. Somebody has to burn out of the suit for someone has to play rings, right?
yeah.
So that's interesting. Suit deck.
To be the first one to burn out, so you guys can play. This should be.
Play means you will never be oh, you have no mountain. That's interesting. Yes. Yeah. And Howard doesn't have any mountains, but he has shadow. He has shadow. So maybe that'll get. Howard does have to win one trick though, so hopefully he can win that one trick.
But we also need someone to break apart.
Yes. Oh. Maybe this is depending on.
Well,
7. Okay, it's a pretty high hill. But if he doesn't have that, we can play a rain. Oh, okay. So I have him also. Might as well take that. Alright, well, I'm going to play the 2 here. Okay. Yeah, yeah, 3 cards left. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah, I won that. Okay. Alright.
Come on, what are you doing?
Ooh, now at this point, he played the 1 ring, so he can declare at this point that you're going to win it. And we just want to make sure we're doing this right. So basically, you cannot lead with the ring, the ring card. And somebody could, players cannot lead with a ring card.
But if you don't have the suit in play.
Once someone plays a ring card, players can lead.
He's not leading.
Yeah, not leading, yeah. So I think
he's trying to follow, but he can't follow.
Yeah, he can't follow. So let's see. You must play a card at the table matching the lead. If a player cannot follow suit, they can play any card from their hand. Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay. So you're gonna get. Yeah. Okay. That's one of the rings. Yep. Okay.
I force you guys to play.
Okay. I have to play that. Now you win it.
No, he wins it.
Last one with the red.
Oh,
Yeah,
aren't
red,
rings
so I
trump
win
suit?
this one.
Wait.
No, it's not Trump. Only the one ring is
Win no matter what.
could be a Trump.
Otherwise, it's still whoever plays the first card.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The one can also be played as a non-trump card.
We got one card
Not
left.
trump. Oh, okay. The 2 to 5 are not trump, and otherwise a normal suit.
I only
Okay,
get
yeah.
one.
Players cannot
We
lead.
don't have 3 of them.
Players cannot lead.
I'd have to win one trick.
Yeah, he has to win one trick, so we lost. Players cannot lead with the ring until play your card.
I mean, I was gonna win the rings.
Yeah, so.
That's what I wanted to do.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, I ran
no,
out.
I
of
have one extra.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Alright,
let's
so
try
we have
the-
a better grasp of
Let's try this again.
the gameplay. I think we can clean it up a little bit.
All right, that was interesting.
Oh yeah, Mary's back.
Breaking the ring.
Yes, that's tough.
Remember how
That
it
is hard, yeah. Frodo, Bilbo, Pippin, what's he do? A ring with the fewest tricks, or title.
That would have happened. That would have happened. I don't know if that would happen.
That would have finished the round.
No, because I gave you the 8. That 8. I exchanged the 8. The 8 card in the beginning. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have won the 8 in that hellfire.
Interesting.
All played a little differently, so it's okay. Never know.
Sometimes it's how the cards land. So you cannot lead with the ring card. When you place a ring card into another trick,
Reading the rules.
play the one of rings, you can choose to win the trick. The one of rings must still follow the lead suit. Cards, okay. Stink.
Yeah, whatever you need, let me know if I have any of it.
One's a side, right?
Yep. Oh, now, yeah, I think it throws back in. Let's see.
I believe you can draw it back in and you get another one.
Draw another one.
That's an interesting corner case. Let me see.
Same idea. It's specifically mentioned.
It is, yeah. Stuff from the main diamond is called the lost card. If the lost card is the one of rings, deal another card and back in the back. Yeah. Okay, so you did
Yeah,
that.
you drew one ring.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Because I had you split the deck. Like, oh, flip it over. Like, oh.
I bought a playset of it.
Oh, like a team card?
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like under $4 a card.
Gonna get 12 cards here. We have in our chapter 1, we failed chapter 1. So we were trying to get Gandalf gets 1 trick, 1 or more trick. I got 3 tricks, and Frodo managed to get many rings. Gandalf failed in his objectives.
I don't have the one ring.
I have the 1 ring, so I am Frodo. I am Mr. Frodo. So I have to win. My thing is I have to win 4 or more ring cards, and in 3 players, Frodo has 2 sides, 3-player and 4-player. But in playing the 3 and the 5-player, has to win 2 or more ring cards. It's a little easier.
I'll take Bilbo.
Okay, and Howard gets to draft somebody. Right.
Jeez. Alright, this is interesting. I'll take Gandalf, get this card, and get the pass you a card, right?
Yeah. This card before I give you a card back. And you have to win at least 1 trick. Alright.
No problem this time. I definitely don't have a problem.
But remember, Bilbo has to win 3 tricks, so we'll have to make sure he wins at least some tricks. Okay.
Rings early. Yeah. Then we can just.
So I will lead with this.
You only have the end of.
I'll let you win that one.
There's one for Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Are you good? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
You flick your vehicle and you just buy that.
Yeah. See if we can win that.
That was so. All right, so I'm gonna play this. Shadow. Shadow. Four of Shadow. Three of Shadow. Hey, Bilbo gets to win. Getting closer. Mountain. Four of mountain, five of mountain. So
There you go.
Bilbo has gotten his objective, and you get a start on your three that you need. Gandalf has to win one, and the one of mountain, 8 and the 6. Gandalf has achieved his objective. Woohoo! So there's just one thing that has to be achieved now. Frodo has to get 4 ring cards. I have to get 4 of the 5 ring cards. That's not easy to do. Okay.
So if you increase the range,
Take it. Okay.
have one person win the event. So the system, regardless, you can't create
This.
it's just automatically baked into the cake. 4 rounds. I don't know a lot about the system. But every event that
8. Okay.
I have to remember when I try this.
I will win this trick.
I wanted to make sure there wasn't
The one ring.
There you go.
The one ring. Ring has been broken. 8 rings.
Yes.
So I'm gonna play this.
Anybody need surprises? Come see me.
You've got no rings. You have some rings left. You have the 3. Ooh, boy, that's not good. Wait, there's the 2 and the 3. Oh my God.
There's two.
That's interesting. That is interesting. So I know what you have, which means I can't play that.
Sounds like a deal.
You have to.
Yeah,
You have to get something.
I have another
You have to-
ring
you have
and
to
I
win.
can't play it
You have to
because
win.
I'm gonna lose that ring. So how do I do that? No. No. Oh, you won that. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Uh-oh. He had the 3 and the 4 of ring.
Problem.
No, I know he had the 3 and the 4 of ring. Because that information that you had no rings told me what he is. We might not
Wait,
be
you have
able
the
to
2
win this.
rings?
I have the 2 of rings. He's
No,
got the
I think
3
no
of
matter
rings.
what I play, I win
Ah.
both tricks. I think no matter what I play, I win both tricks. Because I play this,
7,
I
yeah.
play the 8, so I win.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I have a higher ring.
You have a higher ring, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Correct.
have the only other ring that's good.
It's not that simple.
I was saying one of
lost
those
again.
tricks just needs to be reversed, so somebody
Yes.
can play, get rid of a higher one early or something.
So I play the 5.
The 5, I think, was.
I think that was the right play just to lead out other rings. Because if you had a ring, then that would have. Because I had 3
At
rings.
5.
I had 3 rings, so that's like really
I
good.
think the problem was one of us needed to, when we were playing like mid to lower numbers, we should have just tried to win tricks early to get rid of our color
Oh,
Where'd you
cards.
put Gandalf in there?
And then when you play the rings,
Where's
they're all
there? You try again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So how do we? So basically, I think if we need to try to break rings early, and then give the ring
rings early to give Frodo.
give Frodo rings on offsuit. I don't think it's very hard to do what I did.
Well,
Where
in the beginning, because I couldn't get. I had cards that could follow, so I couldn't do anything.
Either that or Frodo has to
Yeah.
hold on to a lot of one suit,
I had
as many high cards as you possibly can have,
and try to
and
grab
use
all
the
this.
one ring to take the
Lead.
lead, and
And
then
then try
lead
to
with your highest
lead
cards
with
and
the hard-
take everything.
Yeah. That's solid. Okay. I'm gonna cut.
But then you have to make sure the other
Yes,
before Frodo
right.
makes that move.
No, one card goes out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
One card goes out.
Yep.
The ring hasn't been found.
The ring has not been found. Okay. Oops. Okay.
No, that was easy.
Take Frodo.
He's got
Let's
the
see
one
what it
ring.
got.
All right, he's got the one ring.
Also, yeah, one ring. So
Yep.
Frodo's here.
Oh, jeez. I already know who I'm taking.
Bilbo. Okay, that's actually interesting because it says that you have probably a lot of high cards. So I am gonna take Pippin because I have a lot of. Also tells you I probably have a lot of cards. Okay, there's no exchanging going on, right? Oh, exchange with Frodo, Sam, or Mary. Frodo, Sam, or Mary. Okay, so let's try that strategy where you go and
Unless a ring card, you give him a ring card.
Well, I don't have,
Does that help?
too many of the ring cards. 'Cause
Unless it's a five or four ring card.
Well, I guess if I had all the ring cards and we got down to the end of the round, I could ring after ring and the next.
Yeah. So I probably want to just give him a high win thing, right?
If someone plays a ring.
I just do that.
And
I'm trying to win no tricks or very few tricks. I want to win a few tricks on everybody. So I want to win the fewest tricks on everybody. So.
yes.
You have to win a lot of tricks.
You gotta win a few, so I want to win a couple early.
Do this. But you also have to win a decent amount of ring, or at least tricks with ring
I have
moves
to
in them.
win. I was say I have to win the ones with ring.
Yeah.
Early on, it's okay. Lose.
Okay, so I really anything to do. Full of a took. Full of a took.
That's right. Fire station.
Yeah.
I think this might be interesting. Well, okay, we have to make sure. This is a good one.
You want to get three. Oh, is that a green?
No greens.
Interesting. Okay. It's not a-
So I have all these hind. It's H in my
That
hand.
was
Like, oh, I might as well
perfect.
take this.
Perfect for both, yeah.
It's on my hand, all right? It's on my turn, all right?
It's a 3 and
So many.
yeah.
So
You're fulfilled. Boom. Fall suit.
For like 2 months straight.
You win.
So I just got sick.
Nice. Boom.
That's what we want to see.
you got two.
That was perfect.
And that's
Burn on with rings.
Lead with rings.
if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lead with the ring.
Absolutely no rings.
It's okay.
No, because you have the other
I
rings.
was gonna say I have another one to play.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So
That's fantastic.
I think we've gotten our goal.
Oh, you still have to play.
Oh.
See,
So
I have to win the fewest.
I have to win the
Well,
fewest.
You're not gonna win that one.
So.
I think we're good still.
Okay.
It's me.
Take a suit, I think.
Okay. Okay, so nobody's got full or the wheels. So.
Yep. Keep it on the wheels. All right, now there's only 2 suits left, and that's the lowest. Yep. Nice.
And then the
That's
last,
it.
The last one.
You can't
only
win one.
We both have more than one.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
worst
yeah.
case.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, we did it.
All right, fantastic. That took us only 3 tries, but we did it. So we got some strategy under our belt now.
There we go.
All right, take a look at chapter 2. Let's take a look at chapter 2.
Open it up.
Yeah, let's take a look.
20 players. This is a 5-round event. We have updated the tournament software.
Oh, there's a whole nother deck.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait,
Oh,
are you sure
okay.
that's not just more?
That's it. There's nothing in here.
Interesting. Okay, huh.
It's just like more reference cards.
Oh, more reference cards. Okay. Oh, 5.
And a 2-player, 3-player.
Wait, I thought. Okay. Oh, wait. You're missing. Oh, you have reference cards.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's not a 5-player game. It's a
No.
4-player game. So why do they give you?
All right, so
five.
chapter 2, you gotta go quietly. And you ought to go soon, says Gandalf. 2 or 3 weeks have passed. So Frodo has made no sign of ready to go. I know, but it's difficult to do both. Frodo objected. If I just vanish like Bilbo, the tail will not all over the Shire in no time. So basically,
Oh, there was a.
Frodo, Sam, and Mary.
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't read the chapter 1. So chapter. I didn't read the chapter 1. When Mr. Bilbo Baggins of Baggin announced that he would shortly be celebrating his 11th birthday with a party of special magnificence. There was much talk and excitement in Hong Kong. And now we're going to chapter 2. You got to go quietly and you got to go soon. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks had passed and still Frodo made no sign of getting ready to go. I know, but it's difficult to do both
Oh,
for
yes, on the
objective.
thing.
If I just vanish like Bobo,
There's only 4.
the tail will be all over the Shire in no time. Okay.
So it's only Frodo, Sam, Mary, Gandalf, and Pippin. No, Pippin is
So
I can't get that one
Frodo,
so easily.
Sam, and Mary
missing
are
Pippin.
mandatory.
Oh, that
Okay.
is mandatory. Okay.
So those are only 3 players we have to take.
Mary, no,
There's
Mary's not mandatory. It's, I thought it was
Frodo, Sam, Mary. Huh?
Yeah,
Frodo,
Frodo,
the stars
Sam,
on there.
Frodo,
that
Sam,
dictated.
Mary.
Okay. I thought it was something on this that
No.
dictated, but no, it's there.
It's in the story
so
part.
these
Okay.
are mandatory.
Black Riders 1 to 4. That's cool. You can shuffle or you can shuffle. Short. Victory short. Finish all characters chosen. Oh, so I guess there's more advanced victory stuff. When
Shuffle the number of threat cards indicated on
these
the chapter card and place them face down to form a threat deck.
threat deck. What?
Hey, because this is the new thing.
Okay.
Right? Threat. The threat represents a looming threat pursuing the company. Shuffle the number of threat cards indicated.
Oh, threat. It says Black Riders 1 to 4. That's a threat deck. Threat. Okay. Cool. Black Riders.
What's on the other side of those cards?
It is the story.
No,
Oh,
this-
those.
Is there like?
Nothing. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
shuffle the number of threat cards indicated in the chapter card and place them face down to form a threat deck. During the set, certain characters would draw or select threat cards from the threat deck. The threat card goes face up to next to the
Draw
draw.
a threat card. Exchange with Frodo, Mary, or Pippin.
So these are.
He has to draw a threat card.
So
and
these are
exchange.
just say 1 through 4,
Yeah.
and then based on whichever one you draw, you have to win that many of the hill suit.
Oh, that's when he starts. Okay.
Win a specific hill card based on the value of the threat
Yeah,
card.
let's say
drawn.
1 or 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoever
I
picks
see.
Sam.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Interesting.
Not the. Oh, so you had to. It's only 3. So
Yeah,
these are-
we have to-
there's only
we have to
three,
pick
so
these
we
three,
have
yeah.
to-
Deal 12 to each player.
And one goes aside, right? One's aside. You put a card aside. Still.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do we still
He's
do
right.
that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
part
Yeah,
of
it's
the.
part of the thing. Yeah, that's fine. Just take the top one. It's fine.
Because there's always one that's out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you, some of these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
If someone
still,
takes Gandalf,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could. This is the wizard could.
just went 1 or 2 trades. That's pretty specific. And Sam has to win with a specific hills card. Win specific hills card based on the value of the threat card. Draw a threat card. Oh, so he has to win one specific hill card.
Oh.
So like if you
So
draw,
whichever-
it's
so
1, 2, 3, or
you have
4 a specific hill card based on the value of the threat card. Threat card exchange with Frodo, Mary, Pippin. So he's gonna, and it's not. Only the Sam player knows that, I guess.
Exchange. Oh yeah, so only Sam.
Okay, who has the One Ring? Alright, Frodo, Mr. Frodo. Alright. And I'm gonna choose Mary. And then you get to draw one of the third card. You're gonna have to win the hill of whatever that value is.
And then I exchange.
And then you exchange with Mary Pippin, and I exchange with Frodo Samuel Pippin. So I can exchange with you.
That's the other question.
That's
Does it just go?
very good question. Yeah. Let me see.
Exchange happens.
Exchange means active player passes one card face down. The active player, starting the player on Frodo's left. Each player with a character has a setup action performs that action. So I do it first. And I go down the table. Okay, so exchange Frodo, Sam, or Pippin. And let's see. So
So you have to win the hills card?
you